I give up. No, shut up. I'll be done. Thank you. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, I guess. No, I guess. This is my channel and you're back, so welcome. So I did a wee poll on my Insta story, asked like what kind of video people would like to see next, and it was between sit-down Q&A, a women's clothes haul style for men, and a week in the life vlog. The women's clothes haul actually did get the most votes, but I didn't realise that like, so I'm having to do like a lot more planning for that than I realised I would. Like, yeah, okay, I do actually, like I do buy women's clothes all the time, but because I was doing it as a haul for like a video, I wanted to have like set outfits like that I could buy. Like I was buying different pieces that I could either put together to make an outfit, or I was buying pieces that I could make an outfit from things I already have. So that is coming, but there's a lot more planning going into it, and then I have like money coming out, so I didn't want to go and order loads of clothes and leave myself with no money kind of thing. So I thought I'll do the Q&A first because that wasn't one that had second most votes, and then that will come. Okay, so if you voted for that, I promise it is coming. So I'm actually filming in my kitchen today because my bedroom, I'm not gonna lie, it's a mess and I couldn't bother tidying it, and you would like see it behind me, and I just couldn't be bothered doing that. I just don't have that in me today. And the lighting actually was kind of bad in my bedroom today, and it's better lighting in the kitchen. Get more like natural lighting here, like yeah. Anyway, you don't care, I'm in my kitchen, okay? I know it's weird because this is like my first video as well that I've actually done when I'm like sitting down by myself, like it's just me, there's gonna be nobody else in it. Do you know what I mean? Whereas like all my other ones, like, yeah, okay, they've been kind of like vlogs, and it's been me like narrating the vlog, like all my friends have like been in them. So this is like my first one by myself. It's kind of a bit weird. Yeah. Okay, let's just get started. So, first question somebody asked me was, why did I start doing YouTube? It's actually a weird one because, do you know what's one of the things where like you say to your friends and you're like, oh my god, we're all so funny, we should all just do like a YouTube channel, or like when you just joke about fit, and like that's one of them ones, and you'd always just gonna like say stupid things, you never do it, or you would like think it to yourself. Like, see, when you're like speaking to yourself, or like you post on your private story and you would think like, oh my god, that would be so funny. Basically, like what I wanted to do was I want to go traveling, and I wanted to like vlog while I travelled, and I thought, well, I'll just start it while I'm home, so then I have like practice, I have like people that me watch it, that kind of stuff. And I actually did my first one when I had COVID at the start of summer, and like I vlogged my 10 days isolation, but like I just did it for my private story, like I put the link up, like it's just private, and I just put the link up and like people just kind of watched it, and it was like a wee practice. And then I just thought, no, what, just go for it, just start doing it. I don't really think there's like a definite like reason why I started. There's like lots of just little reasons, I don't know. And I just kind of thought, fuck it, who actually cares? Like, who actually cares? Do you know what I mean? And this kind of ties in, somebody asked, did anybody inspire me to start? And I don't know, like, I feel like I'm being rude if I say no, but like, I feel like if people inspire me to start, it's just like my friends being like, just do it, like, who cares? Do you know what I mean? Like that, it inspired me to start, I don't know. Oh my god, all these questions are like tying together. Next one was, who inspires me? Who inspires me? I feel like that kind of ties in because like, I would say my family and friends like inspire me because they allow me to be me, if that makes sense. So that inspires me to keep being me. Do you know what I mean? So, I don't know. I think that makes sense. my favourite channels to watch, so like on YouTube, I would say, firstly, my local gals, Nicole and Callie. I'll put their wee thing here. And then obviously Scottish gals, you know, like Molly McFarlane, Megan Welsh, it's Abigail Cromie, you guys know who I'm talking about. And then like Olivia Neal, Looking for Lewis, Emma Chamberlain, and actually Galax, he's like a fashion guy I watch. And then I think that's kind of just the ones I watch like regularly, like they're the ones I'm into. A couple of the people had asked like things like, where do I see myself in 5 years time, my 5-year goals, where I see myself in 10 years, and I feel like, me personally, I don't like to think too much about the future, and I don't know if that's because when I was younger, I spent, like, as you do when you're a kid, like you plan out like every like aspect of like your life that's like you think is going to happen. I don't know if it's because I spent so much time doing that when I was younger. Like I had like mega plans, like detailed plans of how I want my life to go, and obviously like life isn't like that. Like life just throws you curveballs and things just don't happen the way you think they're going to happen. And I think because I did that so much when I was younger, like I don't like thinking about the future now, because like what's the point? Because like you set yourself these goals and then you put so much pressure on yourself to meet them goals, and then when you don't meet them you like hate yourself for not meeting them, and what's the point? Because like why? Like literally why? Because why? Like there's no reason why we should be doing that. Like don't beat yourself up over it. So like I kind of don't like to think too much like that far ahead. One thing I would say for both of them, like 5 and 10 years, is to be like happy and like financially stable, I would say. Like that is kind of when I see myself in 5 years time. Obviously I want to go travelling, so I would say, you know what, for 5 years I want to have done like a fuckload of travelling. Like I want to have done loads of travelling. I want to just see the world. Like I want to experience different things, because I feel like lockdown put that into perspective for me. Like I didn't really want to go travelling when I was younger, and then like lockdown happened, and then it kind of like put it in perspective that like I was stuck. Like I was stuck here in Dundee, and like obviously everyone was stuck here in Dundee, but it was like, why would I never want to leave here? Why, like I never, and it just gave me this like just push to like want to just go out and see the world. Totally just like change my like look out on life, if you want. And I think that's another reason why I don't like think too much in the future, because like that anything can happen, a fucking pandemic can happen, like, and it just ruins all your plans. So why think too much about it and just live? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I think that's my answer to them, to people that asked like where do I see myself in 10 years time, and then the 5 years, and then 5 years goals. That was like 3 questions people asked. What do I do for a living? Now I feel like, see from my private story, you probably actually think I do nothing and I just kick about all day every day. But I work for an after school club. Well, I have like 3 jobs. So I work for an after school club, so that's like before and after school care. That's like morning and night. And then like in any holidays, any school holidays, we're like open 8 till 6. And like because of that, because I only work either like a couple hours in the morning, like a few hours in the afternoon, like my days, I just get to do anything with my days during the day. So like on my private story at gym, it does look like I'm just running about doing nothing. Sorry, the dog gave me a fright there. He like just moved and I got a fright. Then my second job is I work for the council doing like assistant youth working 1 day a week at the community centre around the corner from me. So I do that. That's like with kind of primary 7s, like high school kids. And then my third job, is I work for, so my dance and Dancelicious, I work for them doing like teaching, whatever. Do like a couple of classes a week and that. I'll put Dancelicious' the Insta here if anybody has any like siblings that want to come along to dancing, or cousins, whatever, or if you want to come along to dancing, Here's the Insta page. We'll give it a wee follow. Yeah. So that's what I do for a living. There's a question here as well that says, do I want kids in the future and how many? If you'd asked me this even like 5 or 6 years ago when I was like, no, maybe not even, yeah, like 5 or 6 years ago, I would have said to you like 3. Like yes and 3. Maybe 4. Now, I wouldn't say no, but I wouldn't say like it was something that I needed to have in my life. And I think there's like lots of different reasons for that. I feel like one of the reasons why like I wouldn't want to need to have kids is because I don't know if it's because I'm not at a place in my life where I would have kids, so I don't want them. Whereas in the future I might be at a place where I would have kids, so I would want, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not at a place where I would need kids or want kids in my life, so why would I want them? Whereas in the future I might want them. It's all about that thing, I don't really think about it. But then, people always got on to me when I say this. Another reason I don't want to have kids is, like, I actually genuinely don't think, like, the earth is going to last much longer. So why would I bring a new human being onto a planet that is just going to die when they're living on it? Because it's dying when we're living on it. Like, so it's going to be even worse. Like, why would I do that when, like, the world is such a horrible place? That's just like a cynical, I'm a very cynical person. It's just the way my mind works. I overthink everything. Why would I want to bring life onto the planet when they're just going to die anyway? And it's because humans are harmed. I don't know. That's just my view. If you want to have kids, have as many as you want. I probably will have kids one day, but right now, that's just my view on it, okay? Don't at me. What are my hobbies? So obviously, like I said, I do dancing, so that's like a hobby. I've done that since I was like 7 years old. So that's quite a big one in my life. That's been like a pretty consistent one. Do you know what, I would actually say like this is becoming quite like a wee hobby if you want, because it's something I enjoy doing. Like I actually enjoy the editing process of like making YouTube videos. Like I actually enjoy that. It's quite fun. Like at times it could be a bit stressful, but like I enjoy doing it. Something else I enjoy doing that maybe kind of like ties in with this is like I actually really enjoy like putting outfits together, like see clothes. Like I just love clothes and like fashion and stuff like that. So like I love putting a cute outfit on. Like I love making a cute outfit in my head, pulling it together, taking photos in it, editing photos in it, uploading them to Instagram. Like that actually, like I enjoy doing that. Like somebody said to me once, like, why do you care? And I was like, but it's not that I care what people think. I care for me. Like I enjoy doing it. I enjoy wearing nice clothes and taking photos of them. Do you know what I mean? And that maybe sounds quite vain, but like actually something that I enjoy doing. Like my friends will slap me because like when like we went to London, I actually had a notebook and I like wrote down every outfit so I remembered what things were paired with, so I didn't wear like the wrong outfit for like the wrong occasion. And that sounds like maybe such like an organised freak, but I enjoy doing shit like that. And I don't know, I guess if you're not like into clothes or whatever, like you won't get it, but it's just something I enjoy doing. Oh my god, I sound like such a loser. Moving on. These next set of questions are actually all from Liam. He actually has sent me like, he's done good. He's done like about 50 questions on his notes. I don't know if I'll answer them all, but I'll answer some of them because some of them are actually quite good. My favourite clothing piece I own, and he says show it. So I think, for me, my favourite piece of clothing that I own is this black suit, because it very much isn't like an investment piece to my wardrobe, because it was like, I bought that maybe just over like 2 years, just over 2 years ago, 2019 I bought it for going to London with Caitlin, and it's from Jaded, and it was their collaboration with Galax, and like it has done me so well. Like, I have worn that so many different ways, like the trousers, the blazer. Like, I wear that blazer almost every single night out. Like, it just does me so well. Like, and it was like, the suit maybe was maybe £200, but like that's lasted me 2 whole years, and I wear it all the fucking time. Like, and I know it'll last me another few years. Like, it is a quality piece of clothing. Like I said, it was an investment piece in my wardrobe. Like, so I would say that. Dream place to live. Honestly, like, I don't know, I would love to live like in Greece or Italy. I don't know, just like a wee town, just a wee town. Just a wee big city, just a wee remote town in Greece or Italy. I think that would be the dream, you know, like a wee Mamma Mia dream. But I would actually quite like to live in London for a bit. Not my whole life, but I would like to live there for a part of my life. What celeb / character was your sexual awakening? I don't know. I mean, the easiest one to say would be like Troy Bolton. Nah, I don't know. I didn't fancy Troy Bolton. I was just obsessed with him. No, do you want to know what live action Peter Pan? If you know, you know. Like, that was it. What was my high school experience like? Like, I don't know. I didn't have like a torturous high school experience, but like I hated high school. Like, I actually hated high school. Like, just, yeah, it's one of them ones where it's like, it's hard to talk about because I don't want to offend anyone, but like I hated school. I hated like everyone at school. No, that's not fair. I didn't hate everyone at school. I just didn't like being at school. I enjoyed it maybe like first, second, third year, and then like from like my last, but even then that was like a push. Like, I didn't actually, I don't know. And like fourth year, nah. Fifth year, nah. Sixth year, I literally just like, I was the definition of just stayed on for dance. Like, I literally did one exam and I was in sixth year. Like, I did literally nothing. Like, my timetable like was empty. I spent half my time in the library. Like, yeah, I know. I feel like as well for high school, like it's one of them ones where it's like, obviously it's like, fine, everyone is like at that age where like you're trying to fit in but also like find yourself, and it's like, I just didn't like high school. It wasn't people that are like, high school's your best years ever, high school, treasure these years. Like, no, get to fuck. Like, this is not my best years ever. These are the worst years of my life. Like, genuinely the worst years of my life. I hated high school. Like, I look back at high school and like the person who I was when I was at high school, and it's actually disgusting because I wasn't comfortable with who I am, and it was because of the environment I was in. Like, if you're just stuck, you're stuck when you're in high school. Basically, you leave school and you find out who you are. That's my opinion on high school. Favourite Nicki Minaj song? If you say super bass or bang bang, I'll kill you. No, what is the one where it's like an old one that makes me think of like 2012, but oh no, what is it? And it's like and she like needs a chiropractor or something. I can't even sing it. Liam, you're gonna hate me. I can't even sing it, and it's like in the music video she's like a robot thing and she's like coming to life. I don't know. My favourite designer brand? I don't know. I quite like Chanel, or do you know what, Balenciaga is quite nice. They're quite like a brand that is like always like, they do ugly things and I quite like ugly things. Like what people would say is ugly, like I quite like ugly things. I feel like Gucci's gotten quite tacky. Like, that's just my personal opinion because it's like such a, I don't know, I feel like just everybody and their dog owns something Gucci, so it's like, I don't know, it's come, just in my eyes, it's become quite a tacky brand. So I would say Balenciaga, I think. And then he's asked me as well what my opinions are on like the hookup culture and like the gay community, and I don't know, I have quite like conflicting opinions on it because like obviously I think it is a good thing because like, I don't know, sex is sex, who cares? Like, if you have it, you have it, if you don't, you don't. Who cares, it's good. If it's available for you, go and get it. If it's not, oh well. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, there's not, but I feel like in the gay community, like, especially apps like Grindr, they give room for a lot of predatory and actually quite dangerous behaviour from like older men to younger boys, and I think that's like something that actually really quite needs to be like addressed within like the gay community, because it's like, it's borderline like paedophile, and do you know what I mean? Like it's actually very scary. Like, see, whenever I'm on Grindr and I like speak, like chatting to somebody and they're like, oh, by the way, I'm 16, or by the way, I'm 17, I'm like, whoa, I'm like, you need to really be careful on here. I'm like, because this is like it's not right. There's actually like so many boys that I've said to, I'm like, if anybody's been weird, I'm like, please just tell somebody. And I'm like, if you don't want to tell your friends, message me. I'm like, just message me and tell me that you're going to meet somebody. Like, somebody needs to know where you are. Like honestly, it's so scary. Like, I've sent that message so many times and they must actually think, why is this 20-year-old boy like actually acting like he's like my pure granddad or something? But like, it's just so like, it's just scary. Like, I don't know, I have quite conflicting opinions on it. Somebody asked, do I have any pets? Technically no, but there is this wee guy, like, Carlos, hey, yeah, you see him. So he is actually, so let me get this standing again. He is actually my sister and her boyfriend's dog. But because of their shifts of work and stuff, like, we have him practically like every day during the day. So he's like, I don't know, he's like our pet, but he's not really our pet. And it's crazy because they've only had him for maybe like a year and 5 months. And it's like, you couldn't even imagine like your life without him. Like, it's actually really is crazy. Like, we say it all the time, like, what would our lives be without Carlos? Like, you could imagine it. Whoa, sorry. Oh, stand. Okay. What are my go-to clothing websites? People are gonna hate me because I'm like a fast fashion shopper. But your usual, you know, ASOS, I like a bit of Jaded London, a wee bit of Pretty Little Thing, a wee bit of Boohoo, men and women. Where else do I go for clothes? Oh, actually, Cider are quite good. I've got a few tops from there. Oh, Ragged Priest, actually. Ragged Priest. Where else? Depop, I get things off Depop. I think that's it. I think that's my kind of go-to ones. Like, the ones I'm on all the time. But I do quite love a wee, like, independent Insta boutique. Like, see when you find them and they're just like, I don't know, selling whatever. I do quite like that. I don't have any like go-to ones. Would I change anything about myself? That's like I'm gonna say no, because like, are you serious? I'm a fucking weapon.
Are you fucking serious? What? I'm a weapon.
Like, nah, but would I change anything about myself? Would you change anything about yourself? I don't know, yeah, I don't know, maybe. Bigger boobs? Nah, I'm joking. Do you want to know what I would change about myself? I wish I had like the drive to go to the gym and to live a healthy lifestyle, because I am one of the most unhealthy people you will ever meet. Like, it's not even funny. Like, the amount of like just crap I eat. I have such a bad diet, like a really, really bad diet. It's actually embarrassing. And because I'm just like a fussy eater as well, I eat like the same 5 foods a week. Like, I maybe look healthy, but like if you looked at my insides, that would not be a pretty picture. So that's me something I would change about myself, is like living a more healthy lifestyle. Do want to live past 50, so maybe we're gonna try and sort that out. Cardiac arrest and that. Fave like artists to listen to. Basically, if you don't know me, I am like Taylor Swift's biggest fan. Like no, like her lyrics literally like run through my blood. If you like cut me, I would plead Taylor Swift. Like, yeah, she's just my bitch. Like I'm just that basic white girl that's just Taylor Swift like through and through. Who else am I like my favourite artists? I don't know. I love a bit of Doja. And we've got Ariana. Miley Cyrus. It's kind of like a theme here. Pardon me. Oh, we've got Harry Styles. I don't know. My fave artists. I don't know, can you like link playlists? And I'll just like link my playlist below, and if you want to find out what songs I listen to, you can go and listen to them. I don't know. Follow me on Apple Music. You'll find out my fave artists. I don't know, I have just like a varied music taste, because like one day I could be listening to pure Taylor Swift, the next I'm listening to pure emo tunes, the next minute I'm listening to like musicals, the next minute I'm listening to like pure grime or whatever. Like, yeah, I have quite like a mixed music taste. Favorite TV series or seasons? I think I answered that. I might say it or short it. Like Grey's Anatomy was like the top one, and then if you like knew me as a child, like Doctor Who, that was like my shit. Like no, like it's not even funny. That was like the epitome of my childhood. And Charmed as well. Charmed, oh my god. If you don't know what Charmed is, basically like I don't even know why you're living, because why would you not know what Charmed is? Like,
Hear now the words of the witches.
nah, love it. Do I have any siblings? Yes, I have a big sister. Her name is Paula. I'll put her picture in here. ThereThere's 8 years between us, so she is 28. I'm 20 right now. She's 28. Yeah, there's just the two of us. We got on really well. People actually always say to us, like, they're like, oh my god, how do you get on so well? Like, how do you have such a good relationship? And we're always just like, I don't know what you mean. Like, how do you and your siblings not have a good relationship? Like, yeah, I don't know, we just don't get that. My favourite outfits from summer 2021. That's a hard one, because I'm not gonna lie, I've worn some hot outfits this summer. Like, I'm dressed quite good, if I do say so myself. Just from the few things I just threw together from what I had in my closet, you know. So I quite liked my the outfit where I had like, it was my smiley face top with the Crocs, and it was in St Andrews, and I had like I'll put the photo in, this one here. But then I also quite liked my the Don't Call Me Angel set that I wore in London with my Crocs. I'll put that photo in. And then I also, what else did I like? Oh, I put my outfit when I went to Glasgow with Shannon. This one. I'm just gonna list my top ones. What else did I like? Oh, obviously my like Pride outfit. I feel like that's kind of like, yeah, I feel like, yeah, that's like the start to the end of summer. That's like outfits throughout that are my favourite. So I'm gonna say them, they're my favourite outfits of summer. And I actually, do you know what? I actually can't wait for winter, because I feel like it's so much easier to dress in the winter, because like you can just layer, like there's so much more you can do. Like I feel like in the summer, like you feel obligated to wear shorts, or like to have your skin out because you need to get a tan, whereas like in the winter, like who cares? Like put on 8 layers of different types of clothes and you look cool as fuck. Like, yeah, like I love summer for the heat, but I hate summer for dressing. Do you know what I mean? Like I like winter because you can dress nicer in the winter. Like clothes are just so much hotter in the winter. He's also asked my opinion on like Lil Nas X. Now, I very much am obsessed. Like, yeah, I'm obsessed with him. Oh my god, I didn't even say him on my question about my favourite artist, Lil Nas X, sorry. Like, why was he not in my brain? Lil Nas X. Like, And I think it's absolutely amazing. Like he actually is groundbreaking right now because he's like such a famous like rapper, and he's gay and he's black, and like that representation just isn't there in the media, and it's great. But he does all these like outrageous controversial things and then goes, why are you all crying about a gay man doing this when there's children dying, there's wildfires, there's this, there's that, all going on in the world, care about them. But what is he actually doing to care about them? What is he doing to help these issues that he's making us so aware of? Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's a bit like, obviously he is doing something for clout, like you would do it, you're going to get famous, like if that's what you're getting famous for, do it, like you do you, but don't then be like, why are you crying about a gay man? You should be crying about these things that are actually happening in the world, and then you yourself aren't even doing anything about them. Do you know what I mean? But I do love him. I do love him. Do you know what I mean? What is my next video going to be? Like I said, it was meant to be the women's clothes haul, but I think that one might now come at the end of the month. So I think my next video will be a week in the life vlog. And so there was actually no point in me even putting my poll up, but there was, because it gave me an idea of like what people wanted to see. So my next one will probably actually be a week in the life vlog, and then the one at the end of the month will probably be the women's clothes haul, because it just, see, just like with work and then like having to like I have like coursework for my work, like I'm doing my SVQs for my work, so I have like coursework to do, like it's just, even though I avoid it, like I feel like I need to set like actual time aside in my brain, or it won't get done properly, and I won't like anything I've bought, and I'll hate doing the video. So that one's probably going to come last. Yeah. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this Q&A. I feel like I've just rambled and spoke utter rubbish for the last however many minutes, and if you've made it this far, like hats off to you, because I couldn't even tell you anything I just spoke about, and I've probably just said like the same 8 things like over and over again. Please remember to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. You don't know how much I appreciate like anybody that watches or likes, like I really do appreciate it so much. Turn that wee notification bell on if you don't ever want to miss a video. Hope you'll have a good weekend. Love guys. See you in the next video.